Hi children, welcome back to English class. In our previous class we discussed the lesson 10, Crusoe finds a home. In that lesson we discussed that Crusoe was a person who lost his native place. What I mean is he met a shipwreck and he found himself some days, he found himself in an island which was unknown to him, and he tried to escape from that island and wanted to reach his home back, and he lived there many years in that island. Later, after many years, he found a person, tribesman, and he found him on Friday, so he started to call him as Friday, and they started living together and sharing the food, and they started living, sleeping together, and they became, Friday became the best companion to Crusoe. Now let's see what happened next in the section 2. Okay, one day I took Friday to see the boats that I made. He pointed out to the first one and said he thought that it was too small. He liked the size of the larger boat. Okay, and then but it was cracked and broken. He said that we could sail over to his country in a boat of that size. Okay, then he found two boats there. One day, a smaller boat. Okay, one day I took Friday to see the boats. Actually, he made that Friday. Crusoe made boat, a small boat, and he took him to there. To see the two boats. Crusoe prepared two one. First one, very big one, and second one is too small. Actually, the big one is cracked one, so smaller one is good to ready to sail. So he asked, "How about this? Let's go. Let's move from here and let's escape from this island and let's reach to our country." He asked Friday. Friday said, "This boat is not enough to sail. We can't sail in this small one." But actually he liked the bigger one, but it was cracked and rotten. Let me show you the boats here. You could see here the two boats. Okay, this one Crusoe preferred to go on this one, but he said this is not enough, but this is good, but it is cracked one and rotten. So he said, so both of them are not ready to, not useful to operate and move from there. Okay, so now a new boat had to be made. And this time I wish to choose a tree near the shore. So they have to choose a good one, a good tree to prepare a boat, big one, to escape from that island and to reach their country, Crusoe's country. Okay, and then so that we could launch the boat without trouble. If they want to launch, if they want to move or sail on a boat, a good one, then they had to search a good tree, the better one. Okay, Friday picked out a good tree. So Friday had chosen. Okay, for he knew much more about the trees on the island than I did. Okay, Friday knew more than Crusoe about the tree, so he had chosen that tree. And about a month, in 1 month, Friday took. In about a month, the boat was ready, and a fine vessel it was. I asked Friday if it would work, or the boat was ready. It has become a fine vessel, ready to sail. Okay, he said, yes, we go over in her very well, though great blow wind. If the wind blows, a great big one, if the wind blows, but no problem at all. So strong he made it. Okay, but I did not intend to start out in the boat as it was. So I found some sturdy wood and had Friday shape it as I directed. Sturdy wood means a very tough one, very strong wood. Okay, he found a sturdy, means a sturdy wood, means a strong wood. Yeah, fine. He found a strong wood and he said to do something like plain boat. Crusoe was not ready to sail on the plain boat that made by Friday. Okay, then he said he directed something to do with that sturdy wood, strong wood. And this was my mast. Okay, mast. But what should I do for a sail? Mast he prepared. Mast, you know, that mast means a pole, so that it balance. Okay, balance the whole boat. It balances the whole boat. Okay, now they had to prepare the sail. That one, square one. Sail. Let me show you the sail. Okay, the first one is a sail. This is sail. They wanted to mast. They prepared this pole. Now they wanted to search for this sail for that boat. Okay, plain boat he prepared without mast and sail. Now he wanted to add these two things to that boat, Crusoe. Okay, and then, but I did not intend to start out in that boat as it was. I found some sturdy wood and had Friday shape it as I directed. This was my mast. But what should I do for sail? There were many pieces of old sails which I had for 26 years, but they were mostly rotten. I looked them over carefully and found two large pieces which were quite good. Long back, when shipwreck took place, he took along with him that old, like he found that all and he collected and kept aside. So he took them now, says of long pieces, old one. Okay, but they were not good. So he selected two large pieces which were quite good. These I sewed together. Again they sewed. Okay, and then I took about 2 months to get the mast and sail ready. 1 month for that, and one more month, and 2 months to get mast and sail ready. Okay, my next piece of work was the making of a rudder. Now rudder is important, that's the back side. The first thing, okay, back side, which I fastened the stern of the vessel, means the back end of the boat. Okay, which I fastened to the, he adjusted to the stern of the boat, means back end. Here it is, fifth one. Could you see here? Yeah, this one they wanted to prepare. Stern of the vessel means back side of the ship. Stern of the vessel. Stern of the vessel, they have given actually the back end of the boat. The back end of the boat. Okay. Now, when the boat was all ready, I taught Friday how to use the rudder. Okay. Then he taught him. He taught him how to use the rudder. Because he prepared only the plain boat. He did not know about the rudder, mast, sail, and then hull. That all he did not know. Okay. And then he became a good sailor. Now he became a good sailor. But he had to wait for good weather. Immediately after preparing that, they did not start their journey or voyage. Sea voyage means sea journey, they did not start. First he trained him up how to use that rudder and all, because this is now different one, right? And then after learning also, they did not start their voyage. What they did is they waited for good weather. Okay, and it should not be like blowing wind and this and that, storm or wind. Okay, and and for it was now fall, means it has come. Now fall means now autumn. Fall means here season means autumn. Now autumn season has come. Now, okay, it was autumn. AUTUM, autumn seasons. Okay, I had been on the island 26 years. I kept this anniversary with a grateful heart. Okay, 26 years he lived there. After shipwreck, he lived in that island 26 years. Okay, that was really great adventures. Right? The last 3 years had been the happiest of my life here. For Friday had been a faithful and true friend to me. Why the last 3 years was the happiest days? Because Friday had joined him, accompanied him in that island. He became the best companion to him. So the last 3 years and those days were happiest days for him. And I had brought the boat up the creek means creek means a small river. Creek. He brought up that boat near after preparing on the land they prepared. Then they brought near that creek means a river. A river, a small river or stream. Okay, stream. A small river. Okay, let me write here a small river or stream also it is stream. A small river or stream. Okay, and then creek to keep it safe from the storms. On Friday had covered it so thickly with boughs and trees. He covered with boughs of trees means with branches and all leaves of trees. And boughs means large thick branches. Bough means bough. Means could you see here? Bough means B-O-U-G-H. Bough. You should pronounce it as B-A-W. Bough. Boughs means branches, thick branches of trees. They protected it from rain and storm with the thick branches of trees. That is bough. Okay, and then rain could scarcely get through at all. So then we waited for November and December, at which time we intended. To start on our voyage. They decided to start their voyage on December voyage. Okay, they wanted to start their journey, boat journey, and they wanted to sail on December, November to December. Anyone like good weather. They were waiting for good weather. That's all here. Whether they started or not, if you want to know more about this, you have a novel called Crusoe Finds a Home. I'm ready to show you. If you wait for me, I have brought for your sake. Once again, I'm ready to show you the book. I thought I have with me, but it's missing now. I kept somewhere. Sorry, I kept somewhere. Sorry, but I'm going to display that one. And that's video. Don't worry, Crusoe. That image I'm going to display. Okay, you could see that one. Okay, then that's all. This one and this story is extracted from a novel called Robinson Crusoe, written by Daniel Defoe. Okay, now that's all. And before the end of this lesson, let's go through this vocabulary. Sturdy wood means strong wood, and then stern of vessel, stern, S-T-E-R-N. Stern of vessel means back end of the boat. Fall, autumn season is fall. And creek, a small river or stream. Bow, thick branches, bow, thick branches. It's called thick branches. Okay. Now let's go with the next exercise, that is C. Let's go with C. Later we'll see this one. Talk about it. Means, okay, we'll do it A1. Like question. Page number, I think 124. Somewhat it's like very awkward. Let's go with this. Let's go with this one. Page number 124. Talk about it. Now read section 1. Given below are the answers to some questions. Frame a question for each answer. The first one, Crusoe fed Friday and asked him to sleep. How did you can start? Fed this past tense. So how did you can start your question? How did Crusoe? How did Crusoe take care of him? Look after. How did Crusoe look after him? Look after Friday. Or take care of Friday. How did he look after him or take care of Friday? You could write. And then the next one is, Crusoe called him Friday because he had found him on that day. Second question, why did Crusoe call him? Why did Crusoe call him Friday? Call him Friday. Or name him Friday. Why did he name him Friday? Name him as Friday. Why did he name him as Friday or name him Friday? Now he had never known clouds before. Why was Friday? Why was Friday? Why was Friday very proud of his clothes? Very proud. Why was he very proud of his clothes? Because he had never worn such clothes. Okay. Now Crusoe told him all about his life on the island. What did Crusoe share with him? What did Crusoe share with him? What did Crusoe share with him? With Friday, you can write down with you both are correct. What did he share with him? Is it clear? I think. Is it clear? Yeah, it's clear, I think. Yeah. Next one, the fourth one we found. And then fifth one, Crusoe felt he would then be safe. How did Crusoe feel after he met Friday? You can write. How did Crusoe feel? Because after did we one. Okay? Crusoe feel after he met Friday. After he met Friday. Now I hope you understood the first one. How did Crusoe look after? How did he take care of Friday? You can write that also. How did he take care of him? You could write that also. Take care of Friday also. You could write or look after Friday. Why did Crusoe call him Friday? Why was Friday very proud of his clothes? So what did Crusoe share with Friday? How did Crusoe feel after he met Friday? How did he feel? How he felt? That you have to write. Now, section 2, you have to, although Friday had no education, he had nothing of the world, he had learned a lot from his experiences and from nature. How did Crusoe benefit from Friday's practical knowledge and skills? Discuss with your partner. He started like speaking in understanding English, and with this help only he could prepare a boat which he could sail and reach his country with the help of Friday. Because he knew, Friday knew many things about the island, about the trees, about the boats, about the wind, about the weather. So this all his skills helped Crusoe to reach his country. Okay, to start his journey to his country, you could say. Okay, then let's go with the third one, that is Samita. That friendship requires equality. Robinson Crusoe did not feel himself superior to Friday, and they both helped each other as equals when needed. Fill in the table below with information from the story to show what the two friends did for each other. Okay, what Crusoe did for Friday, what Friday did for Crusoe. Now I better bring a cloth. Okay, let's finish this quickly. Hi children, this is the pic I have taken and displayed here to show you that Robinson is moving ahead, and behind him that is the tribesman, that is Friday, who was walking along with him. Okay, and he is now holding the goat, and you understood that story. Just I have gone to bring something, so I have been showing this one, and this is the book that you could read more about this story. And only one chapter we know that you could read this story book. Okay, very interesting. Like more about Robinson, you could read remaining whether he reached his country or not. To know that, read this book, Robinson Crusoe, Daniel Defoe. The next one, let's do that and end up today's session. Let's do the section C and end up today's session. Okay, that is what Crusoe did. Section C. What Crusoe did. What Crusoe did for Friday. What Friday. What Friday did for Crusoe. Okay. Now let's go with the first one. He gave him some food, water, and cup of milk. He gave him, means he needs Crusoe here. He gave him some food, water, and a cup of milk. Second point, gave him clothes to cover his body. And next, the third one, arranged place for him to sleep every day. That is tent for him to sleep every day. Okay, now what he did for me. Now let us see. Okay, what Friday did. He picked a good tree to build a boat. He means here now Friday. He picked a good tree to make a boat. First one. Now let's go with the second one. What he did second, he covered the boat with thick boughs of trees. And then suggested Crusoe the bigger boat to sail, that one first, and he was kind and the best companion. That's the main thing he did for him. Okay, he was so kind and best companion to Crusoe. As long as they stayed in island, he was the best companion. That's all for today's video. That is, let's go with the textbook exercises in our next video once. Let's revise this and end of today's class. He gave him some food. What Crusoe did for Friday? First thing, he gave him some food, water, and cup of milk, and he gave him clothes to cover his body, arranged place, tent for him to sleep every day. Means he looked after him. Okay, then what he Friday did for Crusoe? He picked a good tree to make a boat and suggested to wait for good weather, and covered that boat with boughs of trees, and then he was kind and best companion to Crusoe. That was the thing he did to Crusoe. Okay, And I hope you have enjoyed this story. That's all for today's video. Let us meet in our next video with textbook exercise.